So first of all, I want to apologize if my pronunciation is bad because English is not my main language, but I hope you comprehend. Okay, with the release of Crash Nitro Fueled, everyone has lost their mind. Everyone who loved CTR loves this game. I already invest so many hours in this game, in this exquisite experience. So the intention of this video is to highlight the worst things of the game currently has, to show some alternatives of how can they be fixed, and hopefully Beanox or Activision will hear the community and fix them soon. Okay, the first one is awful. It should be fixed right now, no excuses. I'm talking about the bug that erases all your progress, and this has happened to me already twice. Can you believe that? So this is the screen that pops out when the bug triggers. You can see by this gameplay that I already passed some bosses in adventure mode to get this card. Also, you can see I already unlocked a trophy in this gameplay. But after that, everything you've done is erased. All your skin, all your time records, all your cards, all your tires, all your characters. Except for the things you have bought in the store, in the pit stop, with the coins. Those characters you can keep. Those colors or skins you can keep too. Also, your coins doesn't reset. Currently, all we know is that this bug only happens in PS4, and it triggers while playing time trials with an oxide. The first one happened to me in Papus Pyramid, the second one in Roost Tubes. The data you save manually can be recovered via saving in the Clown in your application menu in the PS4. To do this, you have to go to options, then upload save, then choose the upload option. The problem is that you must be a PlayStation Plus member to actually do this. So please, Beanox, patch this already. Come on, this is something that no game should have. I wanted nostalgia, yes, but not the one when I lost all my data from my memory card. Come on, Beanox. Okay, second point. The second point is the matchmaking online doesn't make sense. This should not be able to happen. In that race, I was the only one that ended the race. I mean, let's be realistic here. What is my motivation to keep playing if I know I will beat that easy my opponents? Also, it's frustrating to them having someone that doesn't let them finish any freaking race. We need a rank system like a lot of other competitive games. The matchmaking should pair you only with people that is on your level. My idea would be that there will be 5 ranks: Crystal, Gem, Sapphire, Gold, and Platinum, if you will. So how will these ranks work? Here's my idea. First one would be complete noobs, people who don't understand the mechanic of the drifting. Second one would be for people who can turbo drift here and there, but sometimes only. Third one would be for people who can turbo drift constantly but cannot optimize yet the routes of the tracks. The fourth one would be for people who drift like maniacs and have optimized routes in all the tracks. And the fifth would be for the people who won 3 matches in a row in the previous rank. I mean, I'm not saying it should be exactly like that, but what we want is to have a goal to keep competing. That is what makes a game good. That is what makes a game engaging and fun. Also, this should be seasonal. Maybe after 3 weeks or 1 month, you are demoted 2 ranks to start over again. This is my solution to the current matchmaking system. Also, we need to be able to compete in cups online, because one race is not truly representative of the skill of the player. You can lose because of clocks or bad luck, and I think that if a game cannot represent with some degree of accuracy the skill of a player, then it loses power to motivate the player to keep playing. Okay, third point. This point is correlated to the previous one. If the game fixes the matchmaking, then the competitiveness of the game will rise. So we should be able to have a spectator mode. I want to host a tournament, but I only know the results by word or screenshot, which make things complicated to confirm. Also, it gives the possibility to corruption. We should be able to spectate at least or private matches if we want. Also, maybe some of you will disagree with me in this, but as the competitive scene arises, the more unfair some objects will become. Yes, I'm talking about these two objects. There was a reason in the original CTR why these weren't allowed to be used by the NPCs. These objects are way too powerful. They gave the ability to the racer that is in the 8th or 7th place to mess with the race of the first place is so bad that it's completely unfair. A lot of the matches I lost weren't because I drove bad, but because they used 3 clocks and 2 spheres of power, or I will call them pacifiers because I want to believe it's from Jack and Daxter, but you get the point. I'm not saying these subjects should be eliminated, but they should affect less the race because it's ridiculous how powerful they are, turning it more into something that is more luck based than skill based. And this is a thing no game should have. Maybe putting a limit of how many clocks and pacifiers you can receive. We could fix this. Maybe you have 3 chances to get hit by those. After you got hit 3 times by any of these, no matter the combination, then you become invulnerable to these objects. Or maybe just reduce the amount of time they affect you when they hit you. Or put a prerequisite to activate the clock. Maybe you could only activate it if you are in your 3rd boost drift. I don't really know what is the best option, but I'm almost sure that if the matchmaking is fixed, this will become an issue. Okay, 5th point. The battle system is fun, but it misses some things to make it phenomenal. First, we should be able to see who hit us or who we hit. Like in every shooter, when you kill someone, you get a notification in the screen of who killed you or who you killed. Also, after you get eliminated, you should be able to see other players' cameras, because if you got eliminated quick right now, you have to wait watching a boring screen. The same will be applied when you finish a race. You should be able to see another people's camera until they finish their races. 6th point. It's not a issue, it's more like a complaint, and is that the rewards we get when we achieve something difficult, like in the 101% of the game or complete all the Enoxide time trials, doesn't correspond to what we actually get. I mean, the rewards doesn't make sense. At completing a game at 101%, we only get a card, and it's cool and all, but the fact that we waited 20 years to play as Enoxide and we just have to defeat him once to unlock him doesn't feel as the epic achievement it should feel. Maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm the only one who thinks that. Let's take another example. Also, after you beat all Enoxide time trials, what's your reward? A skin for entropy. Come on, that task should be the one who unlock Enoxide to be playable. Or maybe give a special skin but for Enoxide, come on! I mean, I would have been happy if the skin they will give us after completing all the time trials would be Retro Oxide, like the Coco Crash and Cortex with the polygons. Because it's actually something that all CTR players wanted and they were never fulfilled. Okay, we passed the complaint time. Now the fix time. There's a trend going somewhere, probably on Reddit, that sewer speedway should be fixed for two reasons: the drifting in the walls and the shortcut. Both of those doesn't feel like the original. I don't personally feel this is a big deal, but if it gets fixed, I wouldn't complain. Also, if the mod in the tiny arena is getting a little bit buffed, it should be better, because in the original, the mod is supposed to stop you almost completely. I don't know, what do you think? 7th issue. We need leaderboards. The CTR community has been alive all these 20 years thanks to competitiveness. I'm not tired to remark that, so it only makes sense that we can compare times globally and with our friends. Also, it should be awesome that you can download a ghost of some player and play with it. That would be epic. So yeah, I think that if Vinox fixes what we have talked about, especially the online things and the leaderboards, the game will become so much better, so much better. Also, if you think something else must be resolved, or you know about another bug or some other issue that you want to talk about, feel free to leave it in the comments below. And maybe if there's a lot of other issues, I can make a second video addressing them. And if you agree with the points I made and you also want these issues to be fixed, give me a like, share the video, and who knows, maybe together we can make the game better. Maybe Binox Heroes. Who knows? This world is crazy. So yeah guys, see you around.